Hi guys, it's Lindsay Ann, and today we are carving a cupcake jack-o'-lantern. Halloween is just around the corner and I couldn't resist carving a sweet little cupcake into my pumpkin to get into the festive Halloween spirit, and I'm going to be showing you guys some of my tips and tricks for carving pumpkins at home. So first we're just going to cut the top off of our pumpkin and remove all the stuff on the inside and hollow it out so it's all ready for carving. And make sure you don't throw away the pumpkin seeds, so you guys can check out my video on how to make the best roasted pumpkin seeds in all kinds of flavors. These things are seriously so good, I'm addicted. So the first time I made this jack-o'-lantern, I just drew the cupcake right on the pumpkin, but I got so many requests from you guys to create a template. So I made this cupcake pattern that's going to be available on my website at lindsayannbakes.com. So after the video, head on over there, download the image. You can put it in a Word document and drag it to make it bigger or smaller to fit whatever size pumpkin you have. Then just print it out. Then cut little slits all around the outside and tape it down to the front of your pumpkin. Then I'm just going to take a little thumbtack and poke little holes all around the black parts because that's the part that we're going to be cutting out. So I like to start at the top and do the cherry first. Now I'm just going to make little holes all around the cupcake wrapper. Now I'm just going to go all along the outside of the frosting. And I made this part gray because we're not actually going to be cutting it out, but we're just going to be cutting off the outer skin of the pumpkin so the light can shine through and give it a little more dimension. So after we've outlined everything, you're just going to remove your pattern and you'll see the little holes as a guideline of where we need to cut. So just set the pattern down and use it as a reference when you're cutting so you can see exactly where you need to cut out. And a little trick I like to do to make the pattern really stand out is to rub a little flour or cornstarch or baby powder over the pumpkin, and it really makes those little holes stand out so it's easier to follow. And I also like to go in with some pen and really mark which parts I'm going to be cutting out so I don't get confused during the cutting. So first, cut out the cherry and just push it right into the pumpkin. And you can carve a little stem too if you want. I just thought this was a really cute touch. Then we're going to cut out the cupcake wrapper. So start at one end. And remember to leave that little space in between each strip of the cupcake wrapper. Then I'm going to cut in all around the frosting without actually cutting through the pumpkin. So just saw all the way around about halfway deep into the pumpkin. Then we're just going to kind of slice that outer layer of pumpkin right off. Just make sure you don't cut all the way through the pumpkin because we want to keep that frosting there nice and white. And then just get out everything from inside the pumpkin and make sure it's nice and clean on the inside. And last, slice in some lines for the sprinkles on top. You can use the pattern as a guide or you can just slice them in wherever you like. And go around all the little nooks and crannies and clean it off with a paper towel so it's all nice and clean. And there's our cupcake jack-o'-lantern, and what I love about this thing is it looks so cute even when it's not lit up during the day by the doorstep, even have it on display at a table at a Halloween party. So I'm gonna go get a light so we can see how this little guy looks at night all lit up. Alright, now I found this really cool colored flickering light at the grocery store, but you can use a regular candle or a regular light, anything works. Alright, let's see how it turned out. Alright, so there's our cupcake pumpkin all lit up. I mean, is this not the cutest jack-o'-lantern on the block or what? I hope you guys loved this tutorial. If you give it a try, be sure to tag me in a picture on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. I'd love to see how they turned out. So don't forget, head on over to lindsayannbakes.com where you can get the cupcake printout for your pumpkin and tons more Halloween recipes that I know you're gonna love. So be sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel to be the first to check out my all new videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy Halloween!